Going to the Sun Road is a 50-mile drive that cuts through the park. It takes at least 2 hours, and that's without stopping to drive the entire length. The Going to the Sun Road is one of Montana's most scenic drives. The problem is that this 50-mile stretch of road is extremely elevated, windy, and narrow, making it one of Montana's most dangerous roads. It's best to leave the drive to someone else if you're afraid of heights, since there are no guardrails along the tight twists and turns. Logan Pass is the highest point on Going to the Sun Road at 6,646 feet. Due to its popularity with visitors, the parking lot is generally full by 8:30 in the morning. Taking a shuttle is highly recommended, and for us, we had no choice. Logan Pass is 32 miles from the west entrance, that's where we were coming from, and 18 miles from the east entrance. There are two notable hikes from Logan Pass, Hidden Lake Trail and the Highline Trail. So we're starting a hike, the Hidden Lake Trail off Logan Pass. We took the shuttle, we're in a cloud. We took the shuttle early today, right girls?
It's freezing.
We woke up 7 o'clock in the morning, drove up to Avalanche, took the shuttle bus there, and now we're taking the trail to Hidden Lake. We've done about 0.2, 0.3 of a mile. It's a white pad over here. Look at that. No more boardwalk. No, a little bit more up there. So it started flattening out a little bit. We were told there's a coffee shop up there at the end of this loop or a trail. So we shall see. I'm looking forward to nice hot coffee, right? Or hot chocolate and a Danish. Crispy, no crispy cream. I want a nice cheese Danish or a croissant. This is Hidden Lake. Somewhere over there is like that. That's what it's supposed to look like. So we went to the top and saw nothing. Hidden Lake was hidden. Now we're heading back to the bottom at the visitor center, and maybe we'll take the shuttle back to Avalanche. It's the fog is really thick now, and it's gotten colder and windier. fog hasn't lifted, we decided to take the shuttle back to our RV parked at Avalanche Creek to have lunch.
Bus 216, loop report, 12, going east, 0 west.
I've had to suck it in a few times where I thought I was going to get a beer slap, but never had one. But I still have a couple weeks left.
Once our tummies were full, we took a chance in finding a campsite at Avalanche Creek Campground, where we must have found the last campsite available. After getting settled in our site, we got ready for another hike. This time, it's the Avalanche Lake Trail, a 5.7 out and back moderate hike. Go down that way. No. Come on, Dad, let's go find the lake. Oh, what is that? That's a squirrel?
And he's yelling to the other.
He's like, watch out for people, guys. There's the lake. Whoa, look at that waterfall. That's a waterfall right there. What's that? Wow. That must be the biggest waterfall I've ever seen. Whoa. It is cold. Yeah, 2 waterfalls. Right there and right there. We just got back hiking to Avalanche Lake. That was pretty cool. There were 3 waterfalls that were coming from 4. I only saw 3, but Mao saw 4 coming from the top of the mountain all the way down to the lake. And the lake was just spectacular in color. It was that evergreen tealish blue in color. So we have another 2 mile, maybe 2.5 mile back to our campsite. And then we're gonna have dinner. We're wrapping up our day. We walked about 8-9 miles, about 3.5 miles on our morning hike through the thick fog in Logan's Pass. At what trail was that again? Do you guys remember? Hidden Lake Trail? Overlook. So that's about 3.5, and then another 4.5 right now. Next to our campground to which lake is this? Avalanche Lake. So it's been a long day. Our trip to Glacier National Park will forever be etched in our memories. We stayed in 3 campgrounds. We hiked on the east and west sides of the park and were rewarded with beautiful forest and mountain sceneries at the end of our hikes. We spied bears, mountain goats, and other wildlife. A mama bear and her 2 cubs strolled through a nearby campsite. We lounged on the beach and kayaked Lake McDonald. We drove through one of the most dangerous roads in Montana. But, we'll be honest, it wasn't an easy part to like at first. But in the end, Glacier National Park has a lot to offer if you're willing to be patient as it warms up to you. And we will be better prepared the next time we visit the park.